All right, world. It is Mr. Miracle again. It is right now. It is April 2nd, 2025. It is exactly 2:23 a.m. I'm out here right now. Say thank you to God above. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lord. Yeah. His name is Yahweh. And the Son of God's name is Yahweh Shai. They call him Jesus Christ today. But guess what? Like I said, world, you got to start calling Jesus Christ. Jesus, because that's not his fucking name. And you know what, people? I got something to show you people, before I forget. Let's see if I can find this. You black people need to see this. What I'm gonna show you, You need to see this, because when I show you this, I'm sure you're gonna look at these motherfuckers different, man. You gotta see this shit, man. I've been talking about it, but I couldn't find it but I found it yesterday. So I need my people to see this, man. This will be upsetting, but it's the damn truth. Where is this? Oh, I didn't say it. Okay, hold on. Is it this one? Oh, that one. Okay, you know what? I'll just load it right now. Because I guess I thought I said it, but I didn't. But it's not a problem. I can load it up real quick. I want you Negroes, Hispanics. Well, you're really natives, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. You know, I'm not gonna call you natives. I mean, to the 10 tribes, because that's what the Bible said you are. You're called the 10 tribes, right? So I got something to show you. 10 tribes. Hold on. The slave ship called Jesus. Now, people, you ready for this? Not to my race, to my race, not anybody else, but to my race of people. You got to see this, dog. All right, look at this picture here. You see that black man right there? And you see that ship right there? That's the ship called Jesus, bro. That is one of the slave ships that came for us in the 1600s. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, that's the first ship. That ship's called Jesus, bro. You understand? You understand, though? The ship is called freaking Jesus, the blood. That was the ship you were on. Not you, but your great-great-great-grandfather and the great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. You hear? Was on that ship. That was the first ship that came for us. And that's how we got the Son of God. It was called Jesus. That's how we got named Jesus, dog. Now, it says Jesus of Lebec, right? But isn't it kind of funny that this guy is called Jesus of Lebec and the Son of God's name is Jesus and the ship is called Jesus? And all you niggas out there saying, oh, we love Jesus. That's not his fucking name. That is not his name, yo. You call him Yessi, Yahweh is the Father, of course. Sorry that. You know, but you can't call him Jesus, man. That's not his freaking name. When the Son of God was on this earth, the letter J wasn't even in existence. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to know is this: how the hell did you get named Jesus in the first place? Well, let me help you out. Before they came for us, I believe it was either 1572 or 1574, right? They were making letters, trying to find a letter. And I believe it was a priest or an assistant priest, whatever it was. And they were doing trying to letter, and he got the letter J. You know what I mean? And he got the letter J. That's where the letter J came from. It's from that man. It was not ever on this world. You see, you do school, H-I-J-K, J. What the fuck? J wasn't even in the alphabet, dog. It wasn't there. It was put there by Esau. Esau put it there. Now, if Esau could lie to you about who the Son of God is, here's the question I want to ask you. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, because you know what? Like I said, me personally, yes, anger is much, but hate, it's pretty hard. But I can say this on the microphone, you know what I'm saying? I can say this on the air. I personally don't hate people. I might dislike you, but I don't hate. But there's a difference of me and him. You know what the difference is? He said it in the Bible himself in Romans 9:13. He says, I love Jacob. That's my people. You know what I mean? That's the Negroes. That's the so-called Hispanics say, and all the Seminole and Native Indians, you know what I'm saying? Who are really, now you see the Hispanics, they're not Hispanics, man. They're really so-called natives. But if you want to go deeper, they are the 10 tribes of Jacob. That's who they are. You know what I'm saying? And let me help you out. Now, you Hispanics out there, I'm not the Spaniards, the Hispanics. There's a difference. The Spaniards are the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? They're the white people, the so-called white people. They're really the red people. You know what I'm saying? Watch. Now, hold on. Jacob's 12 sons' names. Now, I'm going to call you guys by your names. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph. See? Those are the 10 tribes that left. You hear me? They left. When we were leaving, when we walked out of the Pharaoh's captivity, right? And our people was going back to Israel with Moses. We were going back, right? Now, anyone, if you don't, what I want to say right now, anyone, you can find this in the Bible because it's in stories in the Bible. When we were going back, the 10 tribes, these 10 tribes, right, said, "Yo, we're not gonna go with Judah and Benjamin. No, they're not gonna go with us. They're gonna go with hold on, sorry. They went here. You understand? They were coming here instead. So the 10 tribes left the other way, and us, we went seen back with Moses. We were going back with Moses, but then as we were going back, the ones out with Moses, they started crying. Oh man! When God was feeding them the food from the sky, I don't know what kind of food it was. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? If I was, I don't damn remember. You know what I'm saying? But when they were out there, they started complaining and stuff. The Lord said, "Okay, you know what? You got mad." He said, "You know what?" He said, "Yo, you reading the Bible yourself? Those people that's alive right now, they cannot go in there." He said they cannot go in there because they disrespect the Lord. You freed them out of over 1,000-year captivity, and you feed me and you're complaining because it's not the steak you're out, it's not the ribs you're out, it's heavenly food. So the Lord said, "Okay, fuck them. They can't come in." That's why they're out there for 40, 50 years before they could go in, because they were banned because of the disrespect to the Lord. But the children was able to go in. You understand? It was the children afterwards, not the ones that were alive at that moment, but the children they had after. They were the ones that went to the land of Israel, and then the whatever gave birth to us. Well, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Now, it's funny when all the Hispanic countries get hit by weather, right? You ever notice when there's tornadoes and stuff in the Hispanic land, they get it really hit hard. Do you know why they get hit that hard? I'm going to tell you why. Now, before I tell you why, I want to say this: the people of Jacob's son Joseph and Benjamin. You hear me? Those were his last two sons, right? Mm-hmm. Guess what? Those two sons are from the same mother and same father. You know what I'm saying? Those two boys there, they're Negroes. Right now, if you go to Haiti, the other tribe is right beside them, right? One is the Hispanic, and then the Levites, the Levites, right? The Haitians are the tribe of Levi. They're the sons of Levi. You know what I'm saying? So Levi, Judah, and Benjamin, those are more or less the dark-skinned people, right? Like myself, right? The hair like us. And the other 10 tribes, yes, some know how to hair like us, but it tells you in the Bible, the other 10 tribes, they had hair like goats. And goats, goat hair is straight, right? Mm-hmm. So guess what? That is the situation there. Now, here we go. The old brothers, when they were alive, right? They betrayed Joseph, right? You know the story about. He tells Jacob, "Oh, Dad, I had a dream that they bowed to me." And what did Jacob tell Joseph? Don't tell them, because he knew they were jealous, right? But I guess he told them. They got mad, you know what I mean? And they sold Joseph. You understand? They sold him. And when they sold him, now the reason why Benjamin didn't get nothing, because he was a baby. He was a baby. He was a baby. So they couldn't mess with him, but they messed with Joseph because he was the only one, and they were jealous because God favored him. Mm. Now, let's break it down. Now, so that's why I said a lot of Hispanics, those lands where they're from, when they have earthquakes, it's really serious. That's part of their punishment. Not them directly, but yeah, it's directly because they're the those 10 tribes children, you know what I'm saying? And their fathers committed the act, so it's in the blood. So they're being punished. So when they're in lands with tornadoes and stuff, they get it harder. If you ever notice, they get it harder than people in the Caribbean. I'm talking the Western Caribbean. People like me, yeah, we get hit hard, but not like them. Not like them, because that's a punishment for son of Joseph. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is fucked up, but it's the truth, yo. My people, now listen up very carefully. King David, what did King David say when he was talking to the Lord, when he was really going out? He said, Lord, I hate what you hate. Now, what did God say in the Bible? If you look at the Bible, he only says it once, say the Lord, if I'm not mistaken, of hate. And that was when it came to Esau. He never said it to anybody fucking else. There's nobody on the word. Now, every other nation on earth, he's angry. Yes, he is angry because of what you did, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't destroy a whole race of people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might you hurt them and stuff, but you never destroyed them. And in the history of the Israelites in the Bible, if you look at it, every altercation have other nations, right? Even with the slavery, you know what I'm saying? They were not deprived of their language, you know what I'm saying? And they were not separated from the family. They were not. The only time you were separated from families is when the so-called Edomites came, you know what I'm saying? They came after you. And that's Napoleon and stuff, you know? And Columbus and shit, they came and separated you and gave you different names, right? So if you are angry at any race, I'm gonna tell you right now. The next time a white person calls you a nigger, right? If you have a gun on you, shoot him. Straight up. Don't kill him, but blast him. Straight up. Say, yo, listen, bro, you're out of order, you know what I'm saying? Now, yes, the word nigger means black in the Bible, right? In the Bible. But when they say it, they don't mean black. They mean it in a derogatory statement, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. When they say to you with hatred. It tells in the Bible, they hate our fucking guts, bro. Yeah, they'll smile you, but they hate our guts. It tells you in the freaking book of God, yo. Now, all you black men, Hispanic men, and 7 others out there, the next time, you know what I mean? The next time these white people kill your children and you go to court and you get no justice, go find their families, bro. I'm telling you, go find their families and do to them what they did to your child. If they smoke your child, go to their homes and smoke their fucking child. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill them. Smoke their child right in front of them, bro. Say, yo, this is how I feel, motherfucker. When you killed my son or you killed my daughter, yo, you know what I feel? Cause now you smoke their child. You say, yo, how does it feel? Yeah, of course you know they're gonna kill you, but let them kill you. But you tell them, say, this is how I fucking feel, dog. When you murdered my son and my daughter, I'm gonna take your son and your daughter from you. You know what I mean? And if it's a baby, I don't give a fuck who it is. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Never kill a baby. You wanna know why? The baby doesn't have a chance. Now we understand war is war, right? But baby, I can't do that. It's just not in me, you know what I'm saying? And I hope it's not in you too either, you know what I'm saying? But there will be a time, it says in the Bible, one day, it says when we got our revenge, we were dashing their babies to the stones. Remember, if you look at the history books, when we had our little babies and stuff, they smashed our babies to the stone. There's actually pictures of it in the hieroglyphs on the walls. They smashed our babies to the stones, right? Also, there's also pictures of them. Sorry. Also, there's pictures of them, right? Remember, in slavery, when we have to go to war, do you know, remember, fuck the war. When you were in the cotton field, the slave master coming, he came, sees the little tips now, and you and your kid and your wife was, cutting the cotton field, or cotton, the cane, whatever the fuck it was, not Kazur. America was the cotton, the Caribbean was a cane, the Hispanic, I don't know what it was, but it was a mixture, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the coffee and stuff. Guess what? While you're working, see you have a nice, beautiful wife, or your wife has a nice shape. What that white guy do? All of a sudden he calls you in the fucking whatever, and you can hear her screaming. He's raping your fucking wife, right? So, this is what I want to ask you Negroes around the world. Why do you, when a white man's having a fight, Why fight for them? What for? Why would you fight for the person that put you in fucking chains and brought you on the damn ship, though? Why do you do that? I just want to know, why would you fight a managed your race for the people that put you on the chains and on a ship and stole you from where you were at and sold you? Why would you fight for these people when our forefathers? I don't know about all of them, but I'm gonna speak of the American ones. When they went to the fucking war for these white people, right? And then they came back to the American land. What does white people do? They killed these guys in their fucking suit, in the arms that they wanted, the land they fought them for. When they killed, they actually hung them on trees. You know what you have some pictures, safe pictures. They hung out people on fucking trees, dog, in the uniform that they fight the country for to save their people. And then when they came to the land, they got jealous, they're angry and stuff. They showed no respect and shit. Listen, man. Like I'm just being honest, man. Those people, they don't deserve our care, man. Like I don't hate them, but yo, straight up, I don't hate people, but why would you want to help people that betray you over and over and over and over and over? Right? I'm telling you, man. You have to. A war is coming, my people. A war is coming, and when this war comes, yo, to all you Hispanics and Negroes, before I forget, I got a message. This came straight from God himself, you know. I got it. I'm going to tell you what he told me. He told me yesterday. To you Negroes and Hispanics out there. No, sorry. To the 12 tribes out there. The Lord told me, I'm going to say it right now. I'm saying it right now. If I'm lying, God shut my mouth. You know what I'm saying? If I'm lying, shut my mouth, dog. He said, join together. Now is the time to join together. Because a war is coming for us, yo. You Negroes in the States, you see all those Mexicans get kicked out and the Hispanics get kicked out of the land? Yo, I'm gonna tell you now, you better join with them, eh? Join with those Hispanics out there. Who gives a fuck what's going on? I don't care if you have beef with those Hispanics, fuck that beef and join with them, yo, you Negroes. Join because you know what? If those Hispanics are all gone out of America, and you Negroes, this is the only ones there, remember, it's you. You know, remember, it'll be just you against all these other nations, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be in a massive trouble, eh? This war is going to come. When it comes, it's not going to be pretty, eh? It won't be pretty. A lot of you is going to be hungry. A lot of you is going to lose your fucking lives, yo. Look at it. You go to America now, you have a child, I don't know, what's it called? CPT. No, sorry, CPS. That's what it's called. Yeah, it's called CPS in America. Child Protective Services. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen up, man. I'm telling you, do not let the Hispanics get deported and leave, yo. Do not let it happen. You better start fighting for them, right? Because guess what? When they're all gone and you're stuck along that fucking line here, slavery's gonna come after you. They're gonna turn you they're trying to turn you Negroes into slaves again. Well, right now they have to get rid of the Hispanics out there. They need them out because they know. If you look at the Bible, right? If you go back way in the past, the Hispanics, you know, they were the warriors for all of us. No, not just all, but I mean, a lot of them were the main warriors, eh? Yo, remember when this story with General Custer? Do you know what he did? He's the one that carried that big blood clot Gatling on scene and mowed them down. Those natives. They even though they're dying, they still ran to them and fought same and got gunned down same. Listen, those white guys could have never won it. They could have never won it till they had those fucking big ass guns. There was no chance. They knew it too. That's why when they came, they made sure that gun they could fight. Well, at the time right then, it was probably like 400 bullets per minute, I guess, or every 2 minutes. Right now they have guns that's firing 1,000 bullets a fucking minute, dog. And what is it? And now when Jacob Esau, right? Now I'm gonna show you you Negroes, Hispanics out there that the white so-called white one today is the devil they're talking about. Boom. When Jacob got the blessing, right, and Esau came out crying to Jacob, no, Father, what up with me? And what did Jacob say to his son before he died? He said, yo, dog. He says to Esau, my son, you shall reign with a sword. Now, the sword today is burners, you know? And he says to you, you shall have the fatness of the earth. You know what that means? The fattest of the earth? You should have the best of the earth right now. All right? Mm-hmm. Now, what is talking about Esau known for? Killing. Look at those battleships they have, those big ass fucking guns and all that shit they got. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, my Negroes. Don't trust them. I'm telling my black people right now, the Hispanic people right now, do not trust any so-called white. No, I'm not gonna lie. But do not trust the Edomites at all, yo. Do not, yo. I don't even care if you're married to these fucking motherfuckers. Don't trust them, man. Because when you get to arguing, and I know these black guys heard it before they argue with that white woman. You fucking nigga. You heard that. You can't tell me that's not true because I heard there's a black man for a white woman. You know what I'm saying? When they get mad, that enemy comes out there fucking off all of a sudden. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you guys think God's lying, by all means, please, then do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? If you think the Lord's a liar, then by all means, join them. Like, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not saying you can't fuck these people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but if you got chopped at them, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You fuck. You fucked here. It's up to you how much you want to motherfucking live or if you want to fucking die. You know what I'm saying? To my race. Look at the situation. Right now, Donald Trump, he's talking about World War III and all that shit, right? All right. That's cool. I was hoping World War III would not come in my lifetime. I hope I pray to God still doesn't come in my lifetime. I don't even want it to come in my children's lifetime, you know what I'm saying? I would hope if World War III came, it'd be like another 3-4 fucking years. Not now. Well, guess what? The way it's going, even if World War III came and the world got destroyed, or not destroyed, but really damaged, Christ is not coming in. You want to know why? He would not come even after World War III? It tells you in the Bible. This is what it says. He would not come in until all prophecies were fulfilled. Do you know if you look into the old, in the Bible, the Old Testament, right? All the prophecy in the Old Testament is not been fulfilled, bro. So even if all the New Testament is fulfilled, you still got to fulfill the shit from the Old Testament before Christ is coming. So you want to know when Christ is coming in? There's your answer. Read the whole Bible then again and mark down everything that's been fulfilled. And you will see there's a lot of things that's not been fulfilled yet, dog. So even if the whole New Testament was fulfilled, there's over 100 shit that from the Old Testament that's not been fulfilled, down. Not yet. To my race, listen up. We are not safe, eh? I don't give a fuck what we say, free or not. We are not safe. Why are we not safe? We don't have a fucking army, dog. What's wrong with you? We don't have an army. No, a lot of people over getting guns or that. Yeah, okay, you can get those guns. If you want, get your guns. I'm not saying don't get your fucking guns, but guess what? You better have a Bible too. Do you know in the old days when our people were doing land stuff? In one hand, we'd have our tool. On our side, we'd have our blade. And on the other hand, we'd have our Bible. You know what I'm saying? Our rules. You have to decide what do you want to do. Do you want to survive or do you want to die? I came here to work out, but for some reason, I'm still talking about the good Lord. So I guess I want to work out tomorrow and just talk about God right now. You know what I mean? Straight up. There's no point. All right, Lord. Now do what you're telling me. Now talk. That's my talk. My race of people. I'm asking you. No, I implore with you. Fuck that. Like Malcolm X said, man, don't trust them, yo, unless you want to die. Now, am I going to say, oh, he went to Mecca, pretty cool? That's fine. But guess what? Forget Malcolm X. I'm going to go with Christ said it. Never trust thy enemy. Not Christ, sorry. The Lord said that one. I apologize, my Lord. I apologize. The Lord said himself, never trust thy enemy. For as iron rusteth, so does the wickedness. So, to my people, what is it going to take for you to understand you can't trust these motherfuckers? And what will it take for you to understand that you cannot trust these Edomites, yo? Like I said, I'm not saying you can't fuck these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? First thing, it is what it is, because in a man's contest, pussy's pussy, right? You know what I mean? But the women, but if you want to, I'm going to show you something about history. I love history now. If you go back to past, I'm talking like way back in the past. There was a time period, seen when Esau and his women, you know, whatever, we hooked up with the women, right? And we were breeding them. Just hear me out. Like Esau, you know, they're trying to fuck the women, you know. But the women were marrying black men. I was like, having their babies. And Esau wanted their women. And the women even said, no, brethren. You know, the women said, no, they stay with us. Well, obviously, you have a fucking ding-a-ling, a long thing, that why would they leave? And you treat them proper. And they get the blessings from God himself by being with you, you know what I mean? Esau got mad, so they started making laws saying, oh, if you with the black man, we're going to treat you like them. And guess what? The women stayed same way, dog. You know that? The women stayed, man. They didn't fucking leave. They stayed. Took the person with us. And then Esau realized that women will not come back. So then Esau did something that was fucked up. That made the women have to leave. He said, yo, when they come back to us, we'll kill ya. You hear me? Then they started threatening to kill these women, dog. That's how far Esau went. And he actually did kill some of them. To the point where, you know, it was segregation again. I'm talking to men, not the women. I'm talking to men. The men, they're so upset because the women said, fuck, and they're not leaving. They stay with the Negro. And they got mad to the point where they fucking started killing the women. Now, don't believe me. Look at the history books and see for yourself. Fuck what I say then, that part. Go into the history books and look for the answer yourself, and you will see what I'm telling you is true. I'm not lying to you. And then, whatever happened, boom. Now, in the 15th century, Esau was here. See, he was here. He actually grabbed the natives, you understand what I'm saying? But the natives kept getting away, And that is why they came for the Negroes, because remember like I said, when Moses was alive, right? The 10 tribes came here. So when Esau finally got around this world, the natives were here for over 3,000 years. No, they've been there over 3,000 years. They knew the land in the back of their hand, so they couldn't contain them. So then, the Esau was pushing natives out, and then they went to Africa. Now, we're not Africans. We are Israelites. We are the neighbors of Africa. We are the children of Israel, not the children of Ham. If you look at, I used to Obama, I lost it. It was really old, man, and it told you the land's name. After Africa, it was called the land of Ham. See? Boom. Right beside it, after it was called Israel. And that's the one island, that name has never changed in every book. Boom. Right now, it's still Israel. Let's think about it. Now, when you go to, now I'm going to prove to you also I'm going to prove to all you Hispanics, Negroes, and Seminole Indians, let me say, I apologize, how we are the Israelites. Try to go to Israel today. I bet you if you put 1,000 Negroes and 1,000 Hispanics right now to try to go to Israel, that's over 2,000 us, right? To go to Israel now, you ain't getting in. Do you know why you're not getting in? Because if you get there, if you were able to go to Israel right now and feel that land, your blood will connect. You understand what I'm saying? It's your heritage, man. You will connect to it. Now they talk about, oh, it's their land. No, it's not your land. It's in the Bible itself, in Revelation. When the Israelites go back to their land, there will be no more war. The so-called Israelis are there right now, right? And there's war, dog. It's massive war. So remember when I don't know the guy's name, but this is the 30s, and he said these people are he says those people are not the Israelites. He said, yo, how did Israelites when they left black and they're gonna come back white, or so-called white, the red, they came back red? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck? That's not them. And he said until they come back, there will never be peace. The Palestinians and the so-called Israelis are in war to this fucking day because they know they're not the people. They're not the 12 fucking tribes, man. I put it right now. If you kill every single Israeli on that fucking land, and you brought 10 million of us right there right now, war would stop. No, it wouldn't stop right away because they would try to kill us first. But if they're out of the way completely, war would stop. I can't even do a workout video, and instead of working out, I'm freaking I'm talking to the Lord. I can't believe this. This is crazy. This loud too? Wow. You know what, people? I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do a video. You know? I'm gonna talk today and do a video tomorrow about workout because I guess God wants me to talk. Every black man, not an African man, because that's not my people. So I've been cleared. Every Negro on this fucking planet, every Negro on the planet, you are the Israelites. Every Hispanic, Indian, Seminole Indian, you are the children of Jacob. You are the Israelites. You try to stop calling yourself. Try to stop saying, "Oh, I'm Hispanic, I'm Cuban, I'm da da da." Yo, you are not those people. You are Israelites. You understand? You are the Israelites of the Bible, man. These people know it. Do you know in the 80s, the Hispanics and the Negroes we were like this? That's the time I can remember, right? They were like this, yo. Now you see the Spanish. Now hear the difference. The Spanish. I didn't say the Spanish and the Negroes. Yeah, we didn't really give a fuck about them. We cared about the Hispanics. You understand what I'm saying? At first, as a child, I didn't even know why. But we were really close, yo. So now, I guess in the 70s and 60s, like I said, I wasn't alive, you know what I'm saying? But those people that was there, I heard they were really close too, you know what I'm saying? Now, you go to, now the Negroes and Hispanic, yeah, they're sort of close, but there are a lot of wars and bullshit. Yo, man, stop that. All you guys in the pen, you guys in the penitentiary, see it? Now you have those Hispanic, you have this becoming, Spanish. Just because they tell you they're Spanish, it doesn't mean they're your people, eh? Now you Mexicans, most you guys are, from this I know for sure. You Mexicans, so-called Mexicans, right? Let me correct myself. You so-called Mexicans are not Mexicans. You are called the children of Issachar. Isn't there a mountain down there that says, or a mountain or something? Or no, is there a town there that's called Issachar? That is your name. That is your name. Not Mexicano, not Mexican. You are the Issacharites. That is who you are. Learn. Now, all your other nations are there. I'm talking my people. Simeon, Levi, all that stuff. I don't know which part of the world or who you are. You guys know it. I don't know. I know my side. I don't know all y'all, because guess what? I've really been doing this study for a few years, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not, now, the guys from the street, those guys got it down pat better than I did, right? I don't have enough for you. I got a few. Now, I know for Cuba, they're called Nefertali, you know what I mean? I'm not, no, is that right? No, let me check again before I say that. Please, hold on a second. Let me check that just again, because I don't want to confuse that shit. No, it's not, no, it's, yeah, that's right. The people from Cuba, they're the sons of and daughter of Nefertali. Now, I know the place beside the place beside Haiti, it's either Simeon or Reuben. That's that one. You know what I'm saying? Now, Gad, that is the native and Seminole Indian. That is a tribe of Gad, straight up. Asher, I don't know where you at. I'm not gonna lie to you. Zebulon, I'm not sure yet. You have to ask the guys, the Israelites on the street that preach the Bible. They know the answers to that. That one they know. But I know for sure who I am. Mine is Benjamin, you know what I'm saying? So anybody from the Caribbean, you are the Benjamites. Your children are let me cut myself. Anybody from the Caribbean, from the slave trade, who was born from the seed of the man, not the woman. The woman, when they breed, it's any race, you know what I'm saying? But the man, the seed of his nation. So, you people, listen up. Anywhere from the Caribbean or the descendants of the Caribbean on the dad's side, not the mom's side, your dad's side, You are the sons of Benjamin, who was the son of Israel. No, of Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. That is who you are. Now, to the so-called Edomites, the red man. You're not white, yo. You're red. Yo. You're red. When you're in that sun long enough, your skin goes freaking blood red, right? And in the ice cold weather, your skin goes red, right? If you get slapped in the face or in the ass, whatever the fuck, it goes red, right? Yes, you are the Edomites. Now, all you other nations, I'm going to ask you a question. Not the Edomites. I'm asking every other nation on this fucking planet. Here's my video today. I have a question to ask you. Worldwide, how many could right now? If I had a poll out here, a poll we sign, I bet you, if I had a poll right now for you to sign, seeing about how many are you nations who that's sorry, not as dark as my, but who is of color? All your other nations of color. Seeing how many of you could tell me right now, if you saw this video, could tell me a so-called white man betrayed you, or a white woman? How many could tell me? How many could tell me right now I've done betrayed you? I bet you every fucking race on this world could tell me how the white man betrayed them, or a white woman betrayed them once. At least once. Betrayed them, stabbed them in the back, put a knife in it. They are known for that, man. Remember, when Jacob was alive and he came to look for his brother, what? His brother got so mad, he planned to kill his own brother. Just like Cain killed Abel. And isn't it funny? When Cain killed Abel, what did God take away from him? And Cain said, Lord, you can't just, they'll kill me. He took away his color. Cain is the very first so-called white man. He from black to white, he lost his color, dog. He lost his color. He said, yo, if I walk in this, everybody will kill me. And what did the Lord say after that? Anyone that kills Cain, anyone that kills him, that means my people, it doesn't matter who it is. He said, you kill that guy, you get it 7 times worse. You notice when white people go to war, even though, see? Even though if Cain starts to war, now, if you kill him, now here's the thing I noticed. Let's just say you have to defend yourself, right? You know they're going to kill you, and you had to kill him to save yourself. That's a different thing, eh? The Lord is not going to kill you for that. Of course, you're going to still get punished. His words were, any man that kills Cain, so actually or not, you're going to still be punished for killing him. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's what the Lord. That's what you said in the beginning. And if you notice, when people fight the white man, they really don't want to fight him because they know. So that now I understand why a lot of nations, when it comes to fighting the white man, they're like, they want to do it, but they don't, because they know they're gonna pay the price. They're gonna suffer, man. They're gonna suffer. And when those countries, you notice, when Levites, when they beat their friends, see in the, 18th century, until this day, they are still being attacked by that fucking so-called white folk because they lost that war. Until this fucking day, man, Esau still hurting my race of people, you know what I'm saying? Attacking them, hurting them. When Haiti told the French president to dip, more or less, what? The French president got mad, right? He got really angry. He brought fucking, if I'm not mistaken, he brought a drone there. A drone to Haiti, and they bossed out Lord Placid. I think he brought a drone to Africa too. You know what I'm saying? A little boy, they said, there's a picture of it, he bossed the thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's how the French was caught spying on them. If you go to Haiti right now, I heard Haiti, people are fucking, it's a dire situation, you know what I mean? Because of what happened, even though they won the battle, but Esau lost the battle, the war itself, but him and the other nations that was around him made Haiti suffer for that. Until this day, Haiti is still being fucking fucked with. You know, I'm not Haitian. No, my parents are Jamaican. My mom and dad are Jamaican. They're from the island of Jamaica. I'm not saying Jamaica, I'm not saying Jamaica. Why? The letter J wasn't there, so the cluster for the J would be the Y. Jamaica, not Jamaica, Jamaica. To all you so-called, you guys say Jamaicans, stop saying that. Stop saying Jamaicans. Why? Because the letter Y was not there. The white man made the word. He's the one that called it Jamaica. It wasn't our forefathers that called it Jamaica. It wasn't even the natives that was there first. They didn't call it the island Jamaica. No, it was given by Esau. My race of people, yo. I beg with my heart and soul. Don't trust those people. Don't ever trust them. But nothing you got in your heart, man. Yeah, you have to do business. Hey, listen, you can do business with them, right? Do business and go your fucking merry way. You know, you make the money with them. Bye. There's no reason to share your tail with these monsters. They're monsters. The Bible calls them monsters too. You think I'm joking? Look at the Bible. He calls them monsters, yo. The Lord calls these motherfuckers monsters. Now, I'm going to show you another thing that proves that Esau is the devil. You ready? In the Bible it says, I'm not sure exactly where in Revelation, but I know it's past 10. You know what I'm saying? Past Revelation chapter 10. I know that for sure. It says this. In the end of days, in the process of the end of days, so it's not end of days directly, but leading to the end of days, it says, in the end of days, they will make the good look bad. I mean, bad look good. I'm going to prove to how this happens. Look at that show called Lucifer. They're going to make him look bad. They're going to make Lucifer look good now. And the angels, not the angels are being violent people and all that stuff. No, man. Yes, the angels are warriors. They are. But angels, they don't just can't hurt nobody's fucking body. Lucifer, the show Lucifer, they're making Lucifer a good guy. Yeah, Lucifer's a love, all that bullshit. Look at it. And Lucifer's love is a fucking another devil. Looks like him, right? Red skin, all that shit. Yeah. Like I said, me personally, I don't hate people. I could dislike people, but I don't hate them. You know what I'm saying? But it's just hatred. It's kind of hard. It's kind of deep. You know what I mean? But God hates them. Now, when people say, oh, God loves everybody, you are fucking liars. All you priests. When I was a kid, when I was growing up, I went to Catholic school. You know what I mean? I went to Catholic schools, not at school. Schools. So all you priests I met as a child and all you nuns I met as a child, you lied to us. You lied to me and everyone that around my age and before me. You lied to all of us. You told us that God loves everybody, but the Bible states differently. God said, I hate you. So if God hates you, how the fuck do you love everybody? Huh? Now, God loves everybody that has melanin. Yes, he loves everyone melanin. But he said in the Bible, I love Jacob. Jacob, the whole family is melanated, right? But I hate Esau. And Esau is the only person on the fucking planet that has a pale skin. People on the world, think about it. If you read Genesis again, the beginning, right? When Adam was made, what did he say? I took Adam from the dust. See that? From the dust of the ground, man. See the dust of the ground? Adam from the dust of the ground. Sin. All you nations has pigmentation. It protects you from the sun. The only person that does not have pigmentation is Esau. Think of it. When the sun is doing probably 60. No, sorry. That's too high. This is not America. This is Canada. 30, maybe even 40 degrees. It's really blazing hot, right? They want to go to the fucking beach. What do they need? They need sunscreen lotion. You know what I mean? I remember years ago, I heard one of the children was telling me, oh yeah, we're going on a school trip. And my kid, the teacher told my child, yo, bring sun lotion. I said, bring what? Bring lotion. I said, listen, dog, you crazy? I said, bring lotion for what? Your skin is made for the damn fucking sun. I said, yeah, people, they're not made for the sun. Like when I was in school, a few years ago, right? My teacher, we're in the class. Everyone's fine, eh? And the sun is on her skin. She's talking, she's hot. We're like, wait, you're hot? How the fuck are you hot, yo? The sun is burning. And look at the sun is burning on. And she ran. I put the drip down. You hear me? Put on the drip. So the sun will beat her on the skin. But everyone says, yo, we're okay, we're okay. And we're all leaving us. You're hot. We're looking like, how you fucking hot, yo? How you hot? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you have to look on that. Look on that. Like I said, bro, I came to work up, but not instead of working out, I'm talking. Like I've never done this for just a straight up conversation like this without working out. but this is my first one, right? Oh, let me go a little further. Sorry, I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but yo, I must give my God in heaven a praise. Thank you, Lord, for the knowledge you give to me. Thank you, Lord, for my parents, because without them I wouldn't be here. Thank you, Lord, for protecting my race. Straight up. When you took a little shit and you got them from east to west or west to west, how you want to call it? I'm not into that stuff, but thank you, Lord, for the ones you took on the ship. Thank you. I thank you that in the past, surviving to birth me. Thank you with all my heart and soul, you know, straight up. For the angels, the archangels, right there, Raphael, Aziel. There's quite a few. I don't know all the names, world, so please bear with me. I don't know all the names. I name the ones I know, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you, your angels said that. Oh, our people, when we were on those ships, you know what I mean? Thank you. Thank you, my race. Straight up. Thank you. What else? My people. So I'm gonna say to all you police officers out there, you hear me? You hear me well, man? All you cops out there that's killing Hispanic people, black people, Indian people. I'm talking about my people, or the children of the slaves. You're gonna pay for this, here. I'm telling you now, all you cops that murder my people, and all you white people that murder us in general, you're going to pay for this, here. It's in the Bible. God says you will always punish what you done to my race. You murdered my people without cause, yo. Remember, you hung us on fucking trees and burned us alive, yo. And to the guys who had the really big long dingling, you cut that shit right off with your jealousy. Like, you know what I mean? If you go to the past, yo, you look at his people, your people, that's so jealous of my people. They cut the dicks off, yo. It was too damn big. Or if the nigga was too big, they hung him. They made an excuse just to fucking kill him. I was watching something online, but you know, history of the past, Black history, right? And somebody found a picture. Because when I saw it, I was like, what? I mean, I saw people, my rich people. There's two big brothers. I mean, massive. They're big. Built like tanks. I guess the slave masters, they were so scared of them. So what do? They got a whole fucking village, man. Over 100 people to take 2 men and hung them. And the story looks like they were innocent. Yeah? They were innocent, these men. But I guess they were so scared. They were so built. They killed them, dog. They killed these men. No justified reason. They made up their own reason and killed these men. I'm not sorry for that. I watch the They killed these men. Or you look at some of the pictures, you see the sister, the woman, them, even picnic, dog. They're gonna put them on the trees and string them up like them are beans they were out in, and kill the people them. Yo, like I said, man, my race, you can't like I said, I don't hate you, but yo, I'm speaking history. What history says, you know what I'm saying? I speak what history says. For my race, how much do you need? How much more do you need to be punished to understand that these are not our friends? These are our enemies, yo. They stole you from one to another. Now, how did they get you? Now this is where I don't hate, but I have a disdain for the Africans. The real Africans. I'm disdain for the Hamites. Why? When I look at history, to find out that those people that look, and there are people, but they're darker as us, or even darker, and they betrayed us for them? For them? To get alcohol and fucking guns? Are you kidding me? You betrayed, you sold our world for wine and musket guns, you motherfuckers? You know, yes, you guys did. You betrayed us because you wanted all the Africans up. When we were in Africa, the part we were in, you wasn't even occupying that fucking land. You understand? The history was, you didn't even know that part of Africa yet. And then some of you found out, and you came, got jealous, you said we're doing prosperous and all that stuff, and then you betrayed us. But before you betrayed us, before you sold us to the so-called Edomites or white people, you know what I'm saying today? You came after us, you attacked us, you kidnapped us. You know, now listen, Negroes, I will tell you right now, you Negroes and Hispanics, listen, I will tell you, when we're in Africa, right, in the west side, you know what I'm saying? If I'm lying, may God stop me if I'm lying. When you betrayed us, you know what, before you betrayed us, when you came after us and you got us, you had us in groups, and then you beat us, try to kill us and stuff, do you know, Negroes, they cut off our head and suck out our fucking brain, dog? Did you know that? I bet you a lot of Negroes didn't know that the Africans ate our fucking brains, bitch. I mean, not, I'm talking about our brain, but they actually, they took out our fucking skull and took the brain out and ate the motherfucker. I don't know why. I have to check out again why, but I forgot why. You know, I forgot what it was, but they did that to us, dog. That's our battle. And then when the white man came, they said, what? Then they would treat us further. Now, the so-called African man, what they do? Boom, to get us, because we had the beard and stuff here, right? So what they do? They grew their beard. They get the clothes like us, and then they around. Remember, when the white man came, they knew they couldn't come to us because you said white man, you knew, oh, that shit, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Whoa, and we cut. So they paid the sons of Ham, daughters of Ham. So the sons of Ham came, hunted us down, caught us, roped us, and then brought us to Esau. Seeing, they brought us to Esau. Esau gave them whatever, and it took us. The Africans they were our hunters for them. The African man was our hunter for Esau. Yes, that's why Esau got so many of us, because the African man was acting like us, growing beards like us, and even today, I noticed when those Israelites start talking about more and more about the beard, how it makes it massive, all of a sudden you see Africans all over the place now growing their fucking beard. And they're not, and I know for a fact, a lot of us not, like some of them are people, but I know the amount I'm seeing, they're not people. They're doing their forefathers did. Now they're portraying to be us again. When I was a little boy, no, I didn't see no African man with no freaking beard. Not one. Not even a fucking mustache guy. They didn't even have a damn mustache. It was clean. You might have said maybe one or two. I can never say nothing, but I'm saying from what I seen as a child. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I didn't see no African man with a fucking beard. Their dads, they were wearing like a suit. You know what I said? They were in a suit and a tie, like, and just casual every day. They did not have a beard in their freaking face. Not a mustache, nothing. Now, my people, you might not have a beard, but you had a mustache. You had a piece of it. And now, you got all over the place now. Ham has beards all over his fucking face. Some of them try to pretend to be us. Yo, I remember I was talking to one, and the man was talking about he's trying to be us. The man said, what am I telling you? Because I was talking like this. Yes, sir. No, sir. You know the white man talk. You know what I said? I wasn't talking like this, you know what I mean? And he's telling me, oh, I'm Jamaican. And I'm like, what? I said, you what? He said, oh, I'm from Jamaica. Now I look for the man and say, version. So then the accent come out. And he realized when I start talking. I said, Reg, you're a liar, I tell you no. I tell you you're lying. And the man, I started talking. He couldn't argue anymore. I said, you're a lying, dog. Why you say I'm Jamaican and you really African? What's wrong with you, man? He tried to pretend to be one of us. Then I saw him again. He didn't try that shit again because I called him. I said, you're a liar, man. You're not my people. I said, don't fucking act. I told shit up. Don't act like my people. You're not one of us, man. You are not my people. Don't pretend to be one of us. You wasn't on, when we were on the ships, you wasn't fucking there. No, let me cut myself though. In the slave trade. I remember this now. What I'm going to say is messed up, but it's damn true. From what I was taught. Now, in this, you know, when they round this up, right? A few Africans, not a lot, a few of them got, mixed up in the raids, you know what I'm saying, with us. And they were brought on ships, yes. But when the chief of their reached out, boom, they found out Africa that was stuck with us on this side of the world, and they actually brought him back in. He was sent back. Did you know that, Negroes? You didn't know that, did you? When the African tribes said, you have our people, and they found who the guy was, or his family was, he was sent back. My people, our race of people, they had to run to save their lives. Nobody came for us. We had to run. The ones that got away, yeah, man. Mm. So I say this to you right now, to my people around the world, my race of people around the whole fucking globe, man. Why would you fight for someone that raped you, that kidnapped you, that burned you alive, that chopped your limbs up, that raped your fucking family? Why would you fight for those people that did that to you? The Bible says they hate us. All the other nations, they hate us too, but not like Esau. Esau hatred goes right back to fucking Esau. That's what, remember, it came from Esau's seed. That Esau had the hatred, and when he killed him, it was in his hatred was in his seed. If you look at the white men, to this day, they hate our fucking guts, bro. To this day, they hate our guts. Until this day, they're like, if the cops come, see? The cops come. And Nico's there. I tell you right now, Nico, and I've been through this, eh? Me and the white guy got caught together, you know what I'm saying? And I went to jail, and the white guy went home. How the fuck is that possible? And it was a white guy that caused the problem, but I went to jail. He went home. I went to jail. Why? Because I wasn't white. Sorry, not white. I wasn't red. My mistake. I was not red. I was a black man. I went to jail, and he went home. So I'm not trying to be racist, but that's the fucking truth. I'm telling you, it's in my record. I was arrested because of a white person, and I was in jail because of a white person. You know what I'm saying? I was fucked up, and I did nothing to the person. Here's another one. This was in Scarborough. I remember that. I was probably I just turned 18, dog. I couldn't believe this motherfucker. Now, me and this white guy have a problem. So we have a fight. I kicked this guy's fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? I kicked his ass. And his parents called the fucking cops. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't 18. I'm lying. Sorry. I made a mistake. I apologize. I was 15, turning 16. So I got out of jail. You know what I mean? I got out there just to go back to the motherfucker, dog. Because me and his wife had a problem. I kicked his fucking ass. His mom and dad's right there. His son started. I beat him up. They called the fucking cops and blamed it on me, and I go to fucking jail, bro. I went to jail. Now, do you know how I got out of fucking jail? My white friend was there after. He actually went and explained to them that they started. But now watch this. I didn't get a police station. No, I have to go to fucking court, guy. I have to go to fucking court. And my white friend explained to them that that's not what happened. It was the opposite way. And then I got released because of my white friend. I was not going home, man. If I at the time didn't speak up, I was gonna be locked up for more months, eh? I couldn't believe it, guys. I'm telling you. Black men around the world. If you want to trust them, you can trust them, you know what I mean? But they'll, like it tells in the Bible, you can't trust. He said, no matter what the fuck, you cannot trust them. It's not normal. Remember, they were killing you. The minute you were put on those ships, it was the minute they started killing us. Remember that. You can never trust a white person. I don't give a fuck what they say. Do not. You want to trust them? It's up to your life, eh? That's up to you. That's your life that's on the fucking table. Not mine, yo. I don't trust them at all. And I just don't talk to them, but trust with my fucking life? Are you fucking crazy? No, 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 no. If I need a heart transplant, you know what I'm saying? The white guy, he could be the fucking best. I want a doctor of color. I do not want a white person to save my fucking life if I was dying. No disrespect to y'all, but I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? How do you white people become good doctors? I'm gonna tell you how. My people, when they were enslaved, you took them and operated on my race. You didn't operate on your race. You operated on my race of people. You cut them up when they're with no anesthetics, just to find how to fix their bodies. You know what I mean? Am I lying? Ask those people right there. Ask any white person on this fucking planet if I'm lying. Ask them. I'm not lying. They took our bodies and learned how to fix other people by our bodies. They didn't use the white women or the white man. They used us. You could ask the Chinaman. They'll tell you the same story. Ask the Chinaman. Ask the Japanese man. Ask any nation on earth that's not white. They'll tell you they know what happened. They know the story. They all know what happened. The Bible tells you all the nations know what happened to us, but they were silent. Now, I don't blame the other nations because they didn't do it to us. Now, yes, we were slaves to them, you know what I'm saying? Because the Bible says we were slaves to all nations on the earth. But the other nations did not do to us what they did to us, you know what I'm saying? They did not do it. So, I can't hate the other nations because they didn't come on the ships and grab us and kidnap us. It was Esau that did all that shit, made deals with them, and took us to their lands. That is how we got to all these other nations. It was Esau that took us in, not them. They didn't come to our land and they didn't come to Africa and grab us. It was Esau that came to the lands and they grabbed us, stole us, and sold us. If you don't believe me, get the history books, you know what I'm saying? You know, fuck that. Go to the other countries where it was really grimy. Or if you want to know the truth, get the book of Willie Lynch. When he told the white man how to fucking destroy us. Willie Lynch wrote a book, and you know Willie Lynch did in the end? That weak ass no suspect, that weak ass motherfucker. He knew afterwards he was wrong, so what did he do? It's like a coward. He poisoned his fucking family, yo. He killed his family. He didn't smoke them. He poisoned them and killed his family. Why? He didn't want his descendants to suffer. So he killed them with poison. Nah, man. I'm sorry, but yo, I don't fuck with you like that. Now, who has all the jobs? You know, what the Bible say again? Esau. He said exact words from Jacob to Esau. You will rule the world with a sword. And a sword today is fucking battleships, machine guns, and all that shit. But if you go in the past, the sword was a fucking sword, you know what I'm saying? It was a sword, but now Esau advanced. He got AKs, and then AKs, the Gatling gun, from the Gatling gun to the fucking planes in the skies that fire big ass fucking missiles. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And I went a little further. Willie Lynch, what he say? To control them, what he say to them? He's the one that showed the white man to rape them on them. It was him, dog. He said butt breaking. White man is the first rapist on a fucking planet. You know, right? They are the rapists on the planet. Do you know before they came for us? Now let's go to history. I'm gonna go a little further back. When they were in the Caucasus Mountains, I went that far back, yo. When they were in the Caucasus Mountains, seeing, they raped their women constantly. These white guys raped their fucking women constantly when they were in the Caucasus Mountains, yo. Alexander the fucking Great, they're so-called leader, right? Alexander the Great, they're so-called leaders. The white ones leaders. What do? All right, let's go there now. Let's go deeper again. Boom. He was ruling the land, right? Alexander the Great. Do you know he had a boy turned to a fucking girl, dog? Alexander the Great turned that boy to a fucking bride, yo, and was fucking that virgin. Yeah. Didn't he get disease? Some kind of disease, sexual disease? And he died, right? And after he died, the people who ruled the other lands all of a sudden became kings. That's how white people became king and queen. Eh? When he died, they took over. His children, and I guess his big team made themselves kings and fucking queens and all that bullshit, man. Well, man. Now, I'll say it again. Anybody that has melanin in the skin, right? Those are the ones that was here from the beginning. Anyone without melanin in the skin, those are the ones that came afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Read Genesis, yo. It says it's for the dust of the ground. So every single person that has melanin came from the fucking dust of the ground. The white man was not originally born until Genesis 25 and 25. That is when the birth of Esau was on earth. I mean, remember, Cain, yes, he was a Negro. He was a black man. He was a Negro, you know what I'm saying? And then he lost his color for killing his brother. He became white. Sin. Now, before Jacob and Esau was born, what happened? Noah's Ark, right? All right. The world was wiped out. Completely clean. It was wiped right out. Only 8 people was alive. Okay? Boom, 8 people. There was Noah, Shem, Japheth, and Ham. That's 4 men right there, right? And then, of course, their mother and those 3 women, their 3 wives. Okay? Boom, that's 8 people. All right. Now, we know for a fact, I told you, Jacob and Esau, right? We know the story. How, who's the father and mother again? Isaac was, Abraham is the father of Isaac. And he was also the father of, what's the guy's name? One second. Because he was first one. Isaac came afterwards. What was Abraham's son again? With that Arab woman? Ishmael. That's his name. Boom. Ishmael is Abraham's first son, but he was casted out. Why? Because when Rebecca got pregnant, she told Abraham, get rid of that child, that he can't follow his lineage. Ooh, the Lord told him what to say, get rid of him. He's not. When Isaac was growing up, right, and the Lord was taking, what did he say? Abraham said to Isaac, "Do you see it?" And Isaac said, "Yes." But Ishmael, he didn't see the place, right? So Ishmael and the guy said, he told him to wait here, and the Lord said to Abraham, "Bring your real son." That was Isaac. Boom. Isaac went with him. He was laid on the altar, saying, and he had a knife. The Lord said, sacrifice his son. All right. Now what happened? All right. He's gonna sacrifice his son, right? And they said the angels pleaded with God, don't kill him. Like, why would you kill him? Don't kill him, Lord, not kill him. And the Lord said, just as Abraham to slice his son's throat, the Lord, he was told to stop. Do you know why he was told to stop? The Lord was testing Abraham to see if he would do everything he said, right? And the Lord realized, yes, he would do anything he said. So Isaac was spared, and then Isaac, he's the one, and the Lord told Abraham that the seed shall be born from your son. And it was Isaac that had the seed. And he had Jacob and Esau. Boom. And who was born? And what did he say? He said the one that would rule the world, it would be born last. Right? So who came out first? Esau came out first. Remember, they said they were fighting this stuff, right? Esau came out first. He's the first leader. But he said in the Bible. But in the end, the one before him shall rule completely. So once Esau loses his kingdom, it will return back to us. You understand? We are the real rulers. We actually ruled one time, but we screwed up. We disobeyed God. We lost our power, right? I ain't gonna lie. Well, my toes are getting cold. Holy shit! If I was working, it'd be different. Oh, damn, it's cold. I can feel the cold already to my head. So what I'm saying, Lord, is this, man. Like, how many of you people, that's Israelites, really believe in God. Hmm? Now, there's something else I want to talk about. These American blacks up there in the States talk about, telling rappers and stuff, when you come in, you have to check in. You motherfuckers should be ashamed of yourselves. Straight up. You're going to tell a man you're a fucking race that looks like you? Or not like you, but I was in the same ships as your forefathers? Check in? Are you kidding me? You don't own America. The natives do. You own nothing in there. You don't have a fucking army to defend it. You might have a street army. That's fine. But you don't have an army to clear a fucking road. You don't own nothing. You are the slaves that's trying to be a fucking, trying to be a rulers. You don't own shit. So when you guys tell the rappers when they come here to check in, I say to you, fuck you. That's crazy. You don't own America. When your forefathers in America, they didn't own the fucking land. They were slaves to that was in the land. How are you gonna tell your people they come here to California and let them check in? Like, you know what? When you guys get murdered and stuff, did you check in? When you guys die, right? And you have to go face God. You gonna check in? You gonna call and say, "Hey Lord, I'm coming"? No, you're not gonna fucking call and check in. You're just going. When that bullet goes to your damn chest, or you get poisoned, and that's your outside, whatever the fuck it is, you didn't call the Lord to prepare him for your coming. You just went up there, and then boom, you were told from wherever you go to that point, heaven or hell, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna say this point blank, I'm saying this to all the some Negroes, Hispanics, who are in the natives, and the Seminole and the Native American Native Indians. Listen up. You could trust the other women of the other nations, right? Because God never said He hates them. Yes, He's upset with them, but He never said He hates them. So to all you niggas out there, right? That's with a so-called white woman or a so-called white man. Don't trust them because the Lord said He hates them. So if you trust them, that means you hate the Lord. Because King David says, "I hate when you hate, Lord. I love when you love, Lord." And if the Lord hates them, that means yes, well, like I hate them, but you're supposed to have a disdain for them. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to love them like hardcore. Now, remember this also. That says in the Bible that our people look like the other nations. So if you love a so-called white woman, but her great grandfather is a Negro, Hispanic, or Seminole Indian, then yes, that is different because that is your people. You understand? As long as the blood didn't change, yeah, the skin might get lighter and change, but as long as that seed didn't change, then guess what? You are an Israelite. But once that seed line changed, so if she had only a daughter, guess what? The children she had, if it's not from one of the people, it's of the other nation, then it's not an Israelite no more. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I've never done a video just talking. That's when almost an hour, 15 minutes. That is crazy. The first time I've done a video that long, just talking, not even working out. So, like I said, I'm gonna come out tomorrow. I'll work on this stuff because I wasn't planning to come talk. I was planning to work. Eating everything, but it turned out to be a talking session, not a working session. So the way I look at it, obviously this is what God wanted because I was not planning to do this. You know what I mean? It was not in my mind. It just happened. But I want to say this on the mic for everyone to hear. Thank you, Lord, for you choosing me to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much for choosing me, yo. That's crazy. So there's a lot of people on the earth to do this. And no Bible in my hand. This is all from memory, from what I read in the Bible. I actually read the Bible many times over, especially when I was locked up. You know, nothing else to do with it. I read that book over and over and over. You know what I mean? So shit. I did the Bible course and all that stuff. When I was in the building, when on the road. Either way, I've done Bible courses, all that stuff. So when I'm speaking up right now, I noticed I was an altar boy with the priests and stuff too. I was in the church, just a priest. I've been through all that stuff. Every time I speak right now, it's knowledge I've obtained through my lifetime. You know what I mean? And something that's not in the Bible, I've seen with my own two fucking eyes. I'm telling you. A lot of these white men today, oh, they're tough guys, they're brave. Yeah, you know, that's fine. You're tough, you're brave. But guess what? God hates your fucking guts. He hates you, the white man. So, I'm saying, sorry, but he hates the white woman too. He does. It sounds in the Bible. I love Jacob. I hate Esau. Or he said, I hated Esau. So if he hates you, and he says he would never change, that means he still hates you to this day. It says the Bible, that would never change. He hates you to even this day. So when you guys talk about, like when you guys keep telling us, oh, God loves you are a fucking liar. So you priests that taught us that stuff when we were children. You guys, you knew the truth. You are also lying. Now it makes sense why when you read the Bible in church, you don't read certain services. Why? Because you know, if you read certain things, people might look and say, wait, what priest? I want this, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, and you don't want to explain that because that proves you're a liar. But yet you motherfucking priests were taking the money from the people. The people that God hates the most was taking the money from the people that God loves. Holy, like, wow. And then now to the black church, some of y'all, yes, right now, y'all disgraced. You know what I said? When I said that, because you want that money so bad, and you took there was some kind of deal to make for you get the taxes. You should be ashamed of yourself. God hates you, motherfucker. He doesn't hate you. Sorry, that's the wrong word. God is disappointed in you. He is ashamed of you for using his name to abstain money and not really provide. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, take the money. You know what I say? Yeah, buy $300,000 car. Yeah, you're talking about a jet. You're a yacht. But your people is hungry. You know what I mean? You're driving to your church with a brand new 300, but everyone's crying the need. You're hungry. I'm going to ask you a lot of you priests this question. I'm talking to my people. How many of you priests them actually got it there? You know, you see the moms, single moms with children, 3, 4, 5 children, even 7 children, you know, is hungry. How many, and you know that you're losing home, how many of you actually went out there and helped the people and paid them? Say the woman's too much behind rent because she has to feed the family and she's short. How many of you people actually went out there, fuck a raise donation, went out there with your own fucking money you take from the church and help them? How many of you? None. I don't hear that. But how many of you guys know have a brand new fucking car then? Huh? How many of you priests have a fucking $10,000 fucking chain in their neck? How many of you priests have a fucking $7 million home, $10 million home? But your people that give that money is suffering. Huh? How many people help the so-called preacher get a fucking $50, $60 million fucking jet? You know what I'm saying? But you're still starving. You're still struggling. How many of you women that went to go to church is right now behind rent? But you talk to the priest, or what do you say to you? Oh, pray to God for help, da da da. But this motherfucker that has your money, or other people, is not giving up. Why would he help you? Give the money. Why don't you say, you know what? Instead of okay, let's say you have a week to go. Oh, okay, we're gonna do what do you call it? A foundation for raising money for the family. Okay, they do that. Guess what? Let's just say you owe $7,000, but the church only makes $2,000 or $3,000. Oh, they give you $3,000. That's it. But you need 7. But he's not gonna go in his pocket and get that kind of money because he's taking that money. They say they're a bishop, they're a priest, but they're not. They're thieves. They're liars. They're robbers. Like when Jesus was in the temple. Was that the temple? Yeah. And they were sitting there gambling. And Christ kicked out the thing and said, push away. I do, man. This is my father's house. What the fuck are you doing? Well, they're having party, drinking and wine and fucking women and all that shit in this place, but it's the Lord's house, right? Same shit. I would tell you right now, man. I don't care how it looks. Do not trust these motherfuckers, sir. People, stop trusting them. They're gonna betray you. They will betray you. So all you, okay, I'm gonna help you out. All you Negro men out there, you hear me? And Hispanic men out there. Let's say you're a white person, you go for it. She tries to come back to you. If she comes back, she tries to be nice to you. Oh, I missed her. And you tell her, yo, listen. You tell her, listen, I know why you're that. I don't care if you miss me. You know, you tell them you don't care. Don't ever trust them again, eh? If they stab you in the back once, that's it, yo. Don't ever trust them. If they want to talk, let them talk. You know, it's not a crime to talk. It's a crime the crime is to trust them. That is your crime. If you trust, if someone puts a knife in your back once, and you know for sure who the fuck they are, why would you trust them again? To take another fucking blame? You crazy? Nah, run away from those motherfuckers. Listen, world, I want to keep talking, but my toes are getting really fucking cold. So you know what I'm gonna do? Like I said, I'm gonna go home. What time is it now? I tell you what time it is. When I go home, I'm seeing. I've been there since fucking. It's for 3:45, so I've been there for an hour and 20 minutes. So to my people out there, I implore with you, with my life and your fucking life, yo, do not trust white people. Stop it. Stop it. They're not to be trusted. It tells you in the Bible, don't fucking trust them, right? Don't do it, man. Let me help you out. Boom. It tells in the Bible, don't trust them. Now, I said, oh, white people back, that's not true. That's not true. What? You have, ready? You have 20 snakes that you can trust. But there's 80 fucking snakes you can't trust. You're gonna walk in that you're gonna walk through that? Of course it's 20 things you can't trust. You know what that means then? That means you can't trust none of them. Like I said, man, do not trust white people. They will betray you. They are liars. It's in the Bible. I'm not lying. Romans 9:13. Never trust thy enemy. As the iron rusteth, so is their wickedness, yo. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. That's not Romans. That's the wrong one, sorry. 9:13 says, what does it say again? Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. My apologies, I confused it, you know what I'm saying? That's not Romans. That was, when I said now, that's Romans 9:13. That was, what is that again? I can't remember. I have to read it again. I apologize. But yeah, but I remember the story, but I don't remember where it's at again. Now, to the guys on the street, the Israelites on the street, I got a question to ask y'all, and I think a lot of people have the same question. What is the difference of sin and committing sin? Can you please explain that to me and to a lot of people that need that? What is sin, and what is the difference? What is committing sin and sin? What is the difference in the two? Because I heard it before. There's a difference. Sin is sin, and committing. There's a difference of sin and committing. Could you please explain to the Bible what the difference is? Because I like to know. I watch your shows, HOI. I watch y'all, and the guys, the blue purple people. I watch y'all. You know, here and there I watch it. I've been slowing down because I'm really busy. But I like to know the difference. You know what I mean? Also, I want to know something else too. I need you. Now, Romans 9:13 cannot be the only chapter in the Bible that talks about never trusting. So what I want you guys to do is go in the Bible and find out more information of why we can't trust these so-called white men, and read it in the Bible. So we get. I need you to pull out more information. Oh, sorry, shit. All right, it sounds like a Chris. I'll turn around. You know what I'm saying? So what I need now is you to go in the Bible and find out more information of why it tells us never trust them. Like Romans 9:13, yes, it's powerful, but we need more information out of the great book itself of reason of not why not to trust them, and then break it down. So every Negro, Hispanic, Seminole, and Native Indian can understand why we should never trust them with our lives for nothing. For nothing. Remember, Remember, you were hung on trees, bro. Remember that you were hung on trees. Remember, you were burned alive. Remember, you were you were castrated. Remember that you were castrated in the past day. Remember, you were raped in the barn. When you ran for them and they got you, the first thing no, you ran a few times, they got you, they want to stop you. What did they took it down back of that barn and they buck break you, they fucking raped a man raped another fucking man, yo. Remember that, eh? Remember that happened to your forefathers in the past, yo. They raped your foremothers and forefathers and even the children. Who knows? Maybe the dog got it too far, you fucking know, man. Who knows, man? Remember those things. Remember what happened to the past. Remember, never trust thy fucking enemy, man. Anyways, world, it's Mr. Miracle. And I gotta go because my toes are freaking cold. So I'm gonna go home right now. May God bless the Israelite souls. And, I'm out. Bye.